Welcome to Cottage Vintage, your cozy corner for timeless style and historic charm. Here, we celebrate the beauty of vintage colonial decor, warm autumn tones, and elegant spaces that tell stories of the past. Whether you're dreaming of rustic back porches or inviting living rooms filled with rich textures and classic details, you've come to the right place. Join us as we explore spaces that blend history with comfort, inspiring your own home with warmth and grace. Thanks for stopping by. Let's make every corner a little more vintage, a little more you. Step into a vintage autumn colonial living room where historic elegance meets warm, inviting tones. Burnt orange, deep reds, and golden yellows create a cozy atmosphere enhanced by wooden beams and a grand stone fireplace. Antique brass candle holders and floral upholstery evoke a nostalgic charm, while richly patterned rugs and framed colonial paintings add depth and character. This space perfectly captures the essence of a timeless autumn evening filled with comfort and history. The colonial dining room exudes warmth with its polished mahogany table and floral cushioned chairs. Seasonal decorations like pumpkins and dried wheat bundles rest on a vintage sideboard, while amber light from wrought iron chandeliers bathes the room. Muted ochre walls with colonial wallpaper borders and Persian rugs on hardwood floors complete the historic ambience. Tall windows framed by heavy drapery softly illuminate this elegant space, inviting quiet reflection on autumn's beauty. In this colonial library, dark wood shelves brim with leather-bound books and brass bookends, setting a scholarly tone. A vintage leather armchair sits near a large window draped in golden curtains, inviting quiet contemplation. The richly patterned rug and stained glass brass lamp enhance the historic charm. Antique maps and prints adorn the walls, creating a sanctuary of knowledge and history bathed in the soft glow of autumnal light. The Colonial sunroom welcomes autumn with wicker furniture cushioned in burnt orange and mustard yellow. A wooden coffee table holds brass candlesticks and dried floral arrangements, while tall windows with colonial muntins filter soft sunlight through sheer curtains. Natural fiber rugs and antique pottery add rustic warmth, blending historic charm with seasonal comfort. This serene space captures the essence of a peaceful autumn afternoon. Step into a colonial kitchen where rich mahogany cabinetry and brass hardware evoke historic elegance. A farmhouse sink beneath a window framed by autumn-hued drapes invites natural light, while a wooden island displays copper pots and woven baskets of seasonal fruit. Terracotta tiles and colonial wainscoting add rustic warmth. Open shelves showcase vintage ceramics and brass utensils, creating a nostalgic atmosphere filled with the comforting spirit of fall. The colonial study blends historic sophistication with autumnal warmth. A large wooden desk with brass inlay sits amid oak bookshelves filled with leather-bound volumes. A leather-tufted chair rests on a Persian rug in reds and golds, while framed antique prints and a brass clock decorate the walls. Burnt orange velvet drapes frame tall windows, allowing soft light to create a cozy, timeless retreat for reflection and study. In this colonial parlor, warm golden hues and vintage floral tapestry upholstery invite quiet comfort. A carved wooden coffee table with brass candlesticks stands before a stone fireplace topped with an ornate mirror. Hardwood floors are softened by a richly patterned rug in autumn colors, while tall windows with heavy drapes filter gentle natural light. Antique porcelain vases filled with dried flowers complete the historic ambience of this elegant gathering space. The colonial back porch embraces autumn with rustic wooden rocking chairs and plaid cushions. A vintage wooden bench draped with woven blankets surrounds a rustic table adorned with pumpkins and dried corn husks. Natural fiber rugs soften the floor, while hanging lanterns cast a warm glow over colonial-style railings and balusters. This outdoor setting offers a cozy, historic retreat perfect for crisp fall evenings, filled with seasonal charm. This colonial formal sitting room radiates autumn warmth through deep red floral upholstery on a carved wooden settee. An ornate wooden coffee table with brass accents sits before a stone fireplace with a detailed mantel. Hardwood floors are covered with a Persian rug in gold and brown hues, while muted cream walls with colonial wainscoting and framed historic prints enhance the timeless elegance. Tall windows with velvet drapes allow soft light to fill the space. The colonial breakfast nook invites morning warmth with a round wooden table and vintage spindleback chairs cushioned in floral fabric. A built-in bench with autumn-themed pillows offers cozy seating, while walls painted soft cream with colonial molding frame the space. Hardwood floors covered with a natural fiber rug add rustic charm. Large windows with burnt orange drapes filter gentle sunlight, and a brass chandelier with candle-style bulbs completes the historic, inviting atmosphere. In this colonial garden patio, rustic wooden furniture is surrounded by wrought iron planters bursting with chrysanthemums and dried wheat. A brick floor anchors the space beneath hanging colonial lanterns and wooden beams. Climbing ivy on trellises and artfully arranged pumpkins create a lush, seasonal backdrop. Soft golden light bathes the area, evoking historic charm and the warm spirit of autumn in a tranquil outdoor setting. The colonial hallway welcomes with warm gold, rust, and brown tones. Hardwood floors are softened by a richly patterned runner rug, while walls display framed antique prints and colonial moldings. A vintage wooden console table with brass handles holds dried floral arrangements and brass candle holders. Tall windows with heavy drapery let in soft natural light, highlighting exposed wooden beams that add historic elegance and autumnal warmth to this inviting passageway. This colonial formal dining room features a long mahogany table surrounded by upholstered chairs in deep red florals. A vintage sideboard with brass accents is decorated with pumpkins, dried flowers, and antique silverware. Warm cream walls with colonial wainscoting and framed historic portraits enhance the refined atmosphere. Hardwood floors are covered by an ornate Persian rug in gold and rust tones, while a wrought iron chandelier with candle lights casts a soft glow over the elegant space. The Colonial sitting area exudes cozy warmth with burnt orange, gold, and deep red tones. Vintage floral upholstery covers a settee and matching armchairs arranged around a wooden coffee table adorned with brass candlesticks and dried floral arrangements. Hardwood floors are softened by a richly patterned rug in autumn hues. Walls painted soft cream with colonial molding and framed antique prints complete this inviting space, filled with historic charm and gentle natural light. Step onto a colonial back patio decorated in warm autumn tones. A wooden dining table with spindleback chairs and a vintage bench with plaid cushions sit atop a stone floor. Colonial lanterns hang from wooden beams overhead, while pumpkins, dried corn stalks, and rustic pottery filled with chrysanthemums provide seasonal decoration. Wooden railings with colonial balusters frame the space, creating a cozy historic atmosphere perfect for autumn gatherings in a natural garden setting. The Colonial Den offers rich autumnal tones of gold, rust, and deep brown. Dark wood bookshelves filled with leather-bound books flank a tufted leather armchair and wooden coffee table with brass accents. A richly patterned Persian rug covers hardwood floors, while soft cream walls with colonial crown molding are adorned with framed antique maps. Tall windows with heavy drapery filter soft afternoon light, creating a cozy historic ambience ideal for quiet reflection. This colonial breakfast room glows with warm autumn hues. A round wooden table is surrounded by vintage spindleback chairs and a built-in bench with floral cushions. Hardwood floors covered with a natural fiber rug complement muted cream walls with colonial molding. Large windows framed by burnt orange drapes fill the space with soft light. A brass chandelier with candle-style bulbs overhead enhances the historic charm and inviting warmth for a peaceful morning meal. The colonial outdoor sitting area invites autumn with wrought iron chairs cushioned in plaid around a rustic wooden table. Brick patio floors support colonial-style lanterns hanging from wooden beams. Pumpkins and dried wheat are artfully arranged, while climbing ivy on wooden trellises provides a lush backdrop. Soft golden light bathes the scene, evoking historic elegance and seasonal warmth in this tranquil garden setting. Step into a vintage colonial great room where burnt orange, deep red, and gold tones create a warm, inviting atmosphere. Exposed wooden beams frame a large stone fireplace with an ornate mantel, surrounded by floral upholstered sofas and armchairs. Hardwood floors are softened by a richly patterned rug in autumn hues, while soft cream walls with colonial crown molding and framed historic prints complete this cozy historic charm. Tall windows with heavy drapery filter gentle natural light. The colonial back porch embraces autumn with wooden rocking chairs and plaid cushions. A vintage wooden bench is draped with woven blankets beside a rustic table adorned with pumpkins and dried corn husks. Natural fiber rugs soften the porch floor, while colonial-style railings with balusters frame the space. Hanging lanterns cast a warm glow, creating a cozy, historic atmosphere perfect for crisp fall evenings in a peaceful outdoor setting. Thanks so much for joining us on this journey through vintage autumn colonial style. We've explored warm tones, historic elegance, and cozy spaces that bring timeless charm into your home. If you enjoyed this glimpse into classic decor and want more inspiration, please like this video, subscribe to Cottage Vintage, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Your support means the world and helps us create more beautiful content just for you. Until next time, keep your home warm and your heart full of vintage love.